Yeah. Elite. Far, bitch. Yeah.
What's up, it's your girl Brittany Elise on WORDKRUSH.COM, and I'm out here kicking it with Marcellus Juvann right before his set over at the TSA show where you're headlining.
Yeah.
Incredibly dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
I'm so excited for your progression that you've had over the last year. Like, you really have just kept the pace.
It's work. It's crazy. It's a blessing though, because it means like sometimes I be saying I'd be like, damn, I came a long way from like a year ago, like you said, to now. So it's doing my second headline show with TSA is pretty good.
One of my favorite moments for you is when I woke up in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock. And I look at my Instagram, and there you are on Tidal. So I had to go to Tidal because you know I subscribe to everything. So I had to see it for myself because I was so proud of you in that moment, and it was exciting. What was it like to wake up and be the Tidal Discovery Artist that day?
I mean, it was. I ain't gonna sit like front like I'm gonna keep going. Nah, it was fun. It was exciting. It was just another like reassurance. You know, it's just like, okay, like, you're doing a good job.
Right.
Keep going.
I need
like,
to keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, this shit's actually working out. Like, I mean, this is real now. You know what I mean? Because, like, independent artists, it's kind of like, you got to motivate yourself daily. And then, like, sometimes shit can move so slow that you don't see progression. Like, when you're in the trenches, you don't really see, like, how.
And some people don't even see when you're in the trenches, but you got to keep going. And a lot of your music tells your trenches.
That's what it's about.
And that's why I like it, because it tells reality. It's believable. And the one piece that I think that I like the most is that you're not afraid to talk about God and your spirituality. And that's one of my favorite things, because some people will shun away from that because they think that they won't get as much of a following. But that's what makes me want to know more, because of your insight, the way you see things. And I remember writing, doing the write-up for WORDKRUSH.COM for 03 Malibu. And for me, I was interpreting that as life for myself. It wasn't even anything about the car. But if you are anybody that has ever grown up and you've had that first car, you know exactly what that car goes through. Like life, it's not life, it's living. That's what you were talking about in that whole song, and I appreciated that.
I'm glad you caught that, because a lot of people were like, I mean, how I did the song, a lot of people hit me up when they heard it. They were like, yo, like, when I first played it for people, like my homies and shit, like people outside the studio, they're like, I love this song. It's dope. It's just they're like, in the verses, you're not talking about the car.
No, it's not what it's about.
The car, my nigga. The hook gets you. I'm using the hook to be more of get your attention, like what the hook's supposed to be like. And then in the verses, I'm breaking down to you what the car actually means. The car is not, I just use the car as a metaphor, like you said.
I'm gonna ride it to all my speakers blow. I'm gonna ride the wheels off of life. That's exactly how I took it, and I needed that at that moment, because we all go through that time where it's like, man, wall after wall after wall. But look, at the end of the day, that's what life is about. And that track right there is one of my favorites. But you did sample Sampha in Book of Life, and that shit went so hard that I was like,
that nigga S-Dot, he killed that shit, the producer.
Where were you at the moment when you wrote Book of Life?
Keep it honest with you, like, I dropped the fall in November. Maybe only 03 Malibu and another track, Runaway, and Houston Nights were made this year. I mean, were made in 2014.
Really?
All the other tracks, 2013, maybe early 2014 tracks.
So you were holding them.
The whole tape is like 2 years old, yeah.
What made you hold those tracks? Was it just not right timing?
It just wasn't. I feel like it just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready personally to push myself out there and put myself out there, and it wasn't ready. Like, I didn't have key tracks like 03 Malibu that made the tape like that. Songs like that and songs like Runaway, they kind of, and the fall, the outro, it kind of made the tape make sense. Like, all the other tracks are good tracks, but they missed those tracks that were like glued to it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like it wasn't ready. I didn't meet the right producers yet. I wasn't there yet personally. Like me, like, I admire like freaking artists like who can just like go in the studio and just make song after song, make 100 songs a week. I can't do that. I have to go through something first,
right?
And then I have to write about it.
And then you tell your story.
Yeah, exactly. So like after I made The Fall and after we put it out, honestly, I didn't write music for like a whole month.
Now, when you came up with the title "The Fall" to encompass it all, what is the literal meaning to you?
The Fall. Okay.
The Fall.
The Fall is the reason I had like my mom
which I love. I love those voicemails and those interludes because those are like reassurances that you needed along the way. Like she's like, you moved.
Yeah,
I know you can do it. You left home. Yeah. You can do it, but I'm behind you. And those are the type of reassurances that you need in life.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, like a parent, it was not always like that too. That's why I talk about like Runaway, because it's like she's your parent, so she's supposed to say this shit like, "Oh, I believe in you. I want to see you do well." Then they hit you up like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life?" Like,
right.
You know, shit, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, "Mom, I'm trying to do music."
All the time.
Yeah, like I'm trying to do music. What do you mean?
I'm doing this all for you.
And then I dropped out of college, 2013, and that's when it really hit. Because she really was like, "You know, out there for college, bring your ass home. Like, you know, what the fuck you doing in Orlando, Florida?" Like, I came out here by myself. Like, I was living in Houston, Texas, and I wanted to go to college. I was going to go to college in Texas, but then I found out about this school, and I was like, "Oh, that's it. I want to go here." So Mom like, "Florida? You don't know nobody in Orlando. Why you going to Florida?" I'm like, because me,
to jump,
I gotta go. Like, I gotta do this. Like, if I just stay here, I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I mean? So I had to go, come out here. So like when I left, she was just more like, you know, you need to come home. But the Fall, like, it means like in our parents' eyes or whoever, like we're kids. We're seen as angels, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do no wrong, you know what I'm saying? But we all like fall from grace or fall from whatever, you know what I'm saying? Fall into trouble, fall into drugs, fall into temptation.
We all go through it.
You know, that's kind of what it is. It's just making it say like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like how the end, the track, the last track, The Fall. It's like, I know how to fall, but now I know how to climb now. You know what I'm saying? I failed, but I know how to climb, so I won't fall again now. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you take all your wisdom from? Do you read lots of books? Like, where does it come from? I
don't read any books. I can't remember the last book. No.
You learn from life experience.
I learn from life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't make music if I'm not living. Which we live life every day, so I make music off of life, like living life, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to make music any other way, honestly. Because, like, when I started making poetry, that's how I started making music, period.
You too. I'm a fellow poet. I'm a fellow poet.
Yeah, I haven't wrote a poem in years, but I used to write poetry when I was in high school. And that's how I kind of just got into storytelling and writing, stuff like that. And then when I came out here to Full Sail, that's why I came to Full Sail, because I wanted to learn how to become an artist. I wanted to be a rapper. Like, I wasn't a rapper in high school. I was just nigga who freestyled at the table in the lunchroom and made poems. You know what I'm saying?
See, but I wouldn't even call you a rapper. I would call you a knowledge teller. That's a truth teller.
Yeah. That's kind of,
a truth teller and a truth seeker. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like I get from your music. Like, I go to your music to learn. You know what I mean? And that's something that's why I'm able to be proud of you when I see you on Tidal, or I'm proud of you when you release a new track, or I'm proud of you when I see you out here dropping videos and stuff. Like, you're working. Not only are you a rapper, and I won't even call you a rapper, my truth seeker. Not only are you a truth seeker, but you also design clothes, which I think is dope. So you have two sides to you. What fuels that passion?
I always wanted to do clothes. It was just I never knew how to actually get into it. Like, I've always I just been always like creative in kind of a way. Like, I just wanted to create anything. Honestly, I don't care. I don't know. So,
you just want to make something.
I just want to make something and just yo, that looks nice.
Take nothing and make something.
Exactly. And music is just always been my love. I always wanted to design clothes, design anything, honestly. But I got into clothes. I started working with a brand called, I started working with Hoop Culture about a year ago off my friend Demo. He was doing the marketing, and he was like, yo, you know, you should come in. I know you creative with clothes, because I wasn't designing. He just knew I just love clothes and fashion and stuff like that. I didn't know how to use the program and stuff like that, you know what I mean? He was just like, no, I come in, they gonna teach you. You know, say we need a designer. I know you dope. I'm gonna tell him you dope, so just come in. All right, cool. But I'm lying. But 6 months, let me say this, 6 months, I did not go in. Like, Demo would come in every, you know, Demo.
And you just
so
kept...
every day, yo, bro, who coaching this? Who coaching about to be caught? I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. I'm coaching, bro. I don't even care, bro. Like, honestly, don't care. Every day he annoyed me with that shit. I'd be like, bro. And then one day he was just like, yo, come in. And I don't know, I was just, all right with it. So I went in. When I went in, I just fell in love with it. I was like...
And look at it now. There's people all over the city rocking your clothes, your design.
That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I was just...
I went to Philly, and I'm in the airport, and I'm seeing hoop culture in the airport. And I'm over there snapping pictures like, let's take a picture together. Hoop culture this, hoop culture... I was another proud moment for me to see it flourish and outside of our own home and our own stomping grounds.
Yeah, I'm just a big fan of, like I said, just seeing something come to life. When I hear a track come to life, I'm like, damn, I did that, you know what I mean? That's why I fell in love with hoop culture. When I found out that I can make this on a computer and then there's going to be a shirt in my, and I'm like, oh shit,
tangible.
That's crazy.
I can
Let's
hold
do it again. You know,
yeah.
that's how it is. So, okay.
If you could sum up in a few words what you would tell somebody that wants to be in your position, what would it be?
Just work. I don't know. Like, I come from just a family. Like, my mom, she's my biggest inspiration ever, because she's just like, if you knew her story, it's the craziest shit. And I'm just sitting there, she'll tell you, I swear, she's the person, like, you met people, like, they'll tell you stories, and you just sitting there like, right. You look at them like, how are you here? You know what I mean? Like, how are you still breathing right now? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that inspires me.
That tells you strength, and everything can be overcome.
That's what I mean, honestly, that's what I would say to anybody doing anything, coming up and whatever you're doing, just find the inspiration and lock into it and draw from it every day, because then that will fuel you, especially independent anything, independent clothes maker, independent designer, independent artist, independent anything. Because like I say, you have to inspire yourself every day.
Tap into your passion.
You know, sometimes you have a team, but sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta inspire yourself. Sometimes your team ain't gonna always be in your, like, pat you in your back, like, you doing a good job, Sel. You doing a good job. You know what I mean?
They're not always gonna be there. You gotta be able to hold yourself up.
You gotta be there to pump your team up sometimes, even there. Because it's like for me, it's like it's crazy that people that are helping me, like the engineers and producers, they catch the vision too. My vision.
They see it.
Which is crazy.
That's funny, because in our little circle, in our group, I can look at any of my friends and I understand their vision, and I know where I can assist, help, and how I can help them get to where they want to be. And that's what builds a perfect situation for all of us.
And that's how you know those people are supposed to be in your circle.
Exactly.
But just work. Just don't ever take no for answers. Don't. Just work. Like, don't stop. Like, seize the day. Like, tomorrow is not promised. That's how I live. I live like tomorrow I'm not gonna breathe. Like, this is the last day on it. It's my last day.
So let me give it in.
Yeah, like, why not? Like, cause you don't want to live with regrets. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's boring. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you can honestly do. It sounds corny, but you can honestly do anything you want to do. You gotta just do it. You gotta like really believe it. You gotta be like, yo, I can really do this. And just do it.
So what can we expect from you for the rest of 2016?
I plan on dropping another project in the summer. So I'm dropping another project, working towards that. More videos for the fall.
Hopefully Black on for Orlando, by Orlando, the blend.
Yes, definitely. I mean, if y'all let me bless the stage.
Of course, no. We're definitely appreciative that you came out that night and you definitely said it. Actually, I have to be honest here. Like, if it weren't for my best friend Desiree, I would have not known who you were. She put me on to you when Loud was called The Office, and you did a set over at The Office, and this was a while back. And Desiree was like, "You need to check out this dude Marcellus." She kept saying it, and I was like, "I'm going to," and I did, and I was just like, "Bruh, I've been asleep." I've been asleep.
I appreciate it. It's been a lot. Man.
It's been a long road, but there's a long road ahead. But I definitely see you in the future setting a blaze and a trail to the music industry, to the design industry, to the world. Like, people will know who you are.
Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's a wrap. This is Marcellus Juvann, Brittany Elise on WORDKRUSH.COM.
Just vibe and vibe.